back, Tankers of Blitz Universe, and welcome back to Shinobi. Also known as Shinobi, it makes a reappearance in the World of Tanks Blitz store. You take your standard Chino hull, you take your standard Cheeto turret fitted with the top gun of the Chino, add a bit of a smaller engine, and there you have it, Shinobi. 7.5 rounds a minute, 160 average alpha damage gives you 1200 DPM. As said, it has a smaller engine, a less powerful engine, so the Chino, it wasn't the fastest of tanks in the game, and the Shinobi is even a bit worse. It's sluggish to go uphill, it's sluggish to move around, but it's got a good gun, and having a better turret than a Chino is better at being held down. I think the gun depression is around the -8 to -10 mark, so that's quite good. Nothing spectacular. But you want to take this tank into a position where you can go hull down and go fighting enemies in ridges and hilled area. As usual in the series, we have 3 games to show you, starting off at Port Bay in a tier 5 match. The other 2 matches are tier 6s. One of them features some nice footage, some nice fighting, and a lot of premium ammunition. This is a premium tank, so it has some decent credit earnings, but even a premium tank can't afford shooting a lot of gold ammo, and that will cut into your budget drastically. We're moving up on the right over here, and we face the first tank over here underneath the bridge, A20. He comes rushing in and he pays a very big price for it. I decided not to attack him straight away, wait a bit until he is completely surrounded by the team. We take one shot over here, and then the Panzer IV finishes off. No other tanks of the red team have been spotted yet, so I'm suspecting they are moving into the port in force. We are very much grouped together here in the riverbed. But the red team aren't moving into force into the port. They are over here. We can take one shot into the Matilda Blickprince and track him as we go. We can also shoot the Crusader over here and track him as we go. He repairs quickly. Take a snapshot to the left on the Matilda. Thank you. Can we shoot the Jihad? No, we can't. Can we shoot the Crusader? Yes, we can. But that one bounces off his front plate. But still, there are 2 tanks over here. This shot goes in on the Crusader. Bit lucky on the top of his turret. But we kill him anyway. And there's an M3 Lee over there. There's a Jihad still. And there's a Churchill 3 to my left. Leaving him, moving in onto the M3 Lee. As you can see, the M3 has one major problem. It's got a turret on top of his hull and a cupola on top of that. So it's a big, massive target, even if you are hull down. Might do a review on that one later to show people how to play the thing. I'm not an expert on it, but it's been in my garage, and I think it would make a nice review for new members to the game. T28 is being very aggressive, even though it's 5-0 down. I think you shouldn't be that aggressive. I get a kill on him. I can get another shot into the Churchill 3. Could have waited probably and maybe get a Redley medal. But it's not in my nature to steal kills. I just don't. I don't have the guts to do it really. Still, a first class and a Top Gun medal is nice. We get 43, 15. 519k, about 43k of credits for it, 43,519. Thank you very much. That's the proper amount of credits, so it's a good credit earner, but nothing really special. The second game takes us to Middelburg, and it's a tier 6 game. I'd like to go onto the hill using the gun depression, using the hills and ridges to hide the hull of my tank. Our Hellcat, he says affirmative. He wants to join me. I have no business in town against 3 of the red tier 6 heavies, but a team decides to go to the town. So what do? Then you go onwards and upwards, as Bushka says, all the way up, and away, and once the leg has gone, you are back with your tracks on the ground. We take up a position over here on the ridge, and we have shots available on the Leopard over here. One shot into him. Then we get shots available on the T-34. One shot into him. Can we put another shot in? We can. Hopefully we might be able to shoot him. Can we shoot him? Moving slightly back, speculating a bit, but probably no hit. then we can get shots onto the KV-1S. And even though you might think I'm camping here, I'm merely using the opportunities available. There are shots on the red team available, so why would you want to move your tank? Why would you want to give away your position, blow your cover, your camo rating, if you can shoot the enemy? Hellcat is the next target. We are moving in over here now, taking a bit more hull down position, shooting over the side of the tank into the Hellcat. There we go. Moving back into cover, as you can see, going a bit more hull down, and one more shot into the Hellcat, and it's already 3 on 2. I'm keeping the church between me and the Hellcat. I know there are 2 tanks on the left over there on top of the ridge, including a T-34. Hellcat isn't popping out, so we take the shot that's available on the T-34. There we go. Up next, Hellcat, hopefully. So again, moving in, keeping the church between me and the Hellcat. Ooh, T-34 rams me, but we can still shoot the red Hellcat. He takes a big hit out of the back of me. It damages my engine, and this goes to show how vulnerable the tank is to the big guns at tier 6. You don't want to meet a KV-2. A KV-2 will one-shot you. Same goes for probably the KV-1S, so in that regard it's good for Shinobi to have the +1 -1 matchmaking. The Leopard is gonna pop up in a second. We're gonna track him into place, and then it gets finished off by the Kuro, and this is a 7-3 win. We do some decent damage in this tier 6 match, as you can see from the battle results screen. We also unlock the Ole camouflage, 1300 damage. It's quite good, almost 2.0 damage ratio. Some nice credits earned again over here, 31k. And that leads us up to the next game, again a tier 6 match. It's on a Lost Temple, and this one is gonna cost us quite a bit in terms of credits. And that's because I forgot to switch back to the standard type of ammunition once I needed a shot I really needed to kill. The Shinobi doesn't fire APCR, it fires an enhanced armor piercing round, and taking a quick look on the right side of the screen will show you AP, but if you fire premium ammo it also shows AP. And despite some of my remarks earlier, I'd like to go into the temple area when I'm in on Lost Temple, because I know how to fight over here. Against 4 of the red mediums I wouldn't stand a chance really. SU-100 gets killed pretty quick. So I suspect he was ammo wrecked or engine fire or whatever, because the reds didn't even pop and he was already gone. I get a lucky shot in here through the VK-31H, cause an engine fire on him, one more shot into him, because I know where to aim. I could see the red outline. And as you've also noticed, I've dropped down 1 level on the temple steps to protect my hull. Turning on the spot, taking shots that are available. I'm targeting the VK-31D now. He is very aggressive against our T-34 and loses about half of his health in that engagement. And this is a bit same like the A20 in the first game. He is being very aggressive going forward, comes charging in, losing a lot of health. And I'm being a bit more conservative here. It's not epic gameplay, it's not the gameplay that you might want to see, but it's very effective. I'm attacking the Jagdpanzer IV, doing nothing really fancy. I bounce a shot off his mantle, but I take no damage in return. His VK, he wants to get into that corner because that's where he can get cover probably. But he takes 1 shot from me as he moves in, and I switch to AP rounds, the enhanced AP, and I kill him. As you can see, I forget to switch back. That's quite good really, because I can pen a lot of the tanks. I can shoot the VK-2801, but it bounces on his side plate. I want to aim at the cupola of the 3002M, but in doing that I'm sitting still a bit too long. I'm checking the minimap, seeing that the Jagdpanzer IV is down there and he's being chased by a Hellcat, so the Hellcat should finish him off. Yeah, there he goes. And the 3002M gets killed by the KV-1S. Trying to respot the 2801, there he is, and there's a Cheeto, so it's 2 on 1. I missed that shot, unfortunate. Again, it's still a Premo round, and this shot, nope, not available. Again, shot on the Cheeto, no 2801. Oh, let him in, yes, again I miss. Bit unfortunate. Premium ammo gone to waste. There's no. I don't mind shooting Premo, really. Especially if you have to make a kill, but if you miss 4-5 shots in a row, it's gonna cost you. The Cheeto takes quite some hits, and only shooting one hit in return into me, he takes a big chunk out of. He gets a big chunk taken out of him by the KB1S and one shot by me. So that's not a good trade-off. The VK, he wants to go forward, bumps into the building, and then he gets shot. And now it's just 2-on-1. It's me and the Hellcat versus a Cheeto and the VK2801. Snapshot on the Cheeto goes in. And the VK is in all kinds of trouble now because he's pinched between me and the Hellcat. I can put one more shot in. I use the Premo over here on his cupola, one more. And in comes the Hellcat. He goes around the temple steps, loads, aims, fires, and he finishes off. And this 8th game really shows off what the Chinukai is capable of. So if you want a premium tank that gives you decent credits, nothing really special, but it gives decent credits, then this might be just a tank for you. It's going to be available in a few days. Keep an eye out on WoTblitz.eu on the news item. Cheers all now. See you all later. Stay safe on the battlefield and happy tanking.